Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 MLB The Show Player Awards. I can't believe I am sitting here tonight and this is happening again. It feels like it was last night, the last time that this was taking place. You see, this is something that I've enjoyed doing the last couple of years when it comes to the end of the MLB The Show season, pretty much. Now, technically, it's not really at the very end yet, but just yesterday when they announced that Ohtani was going to be on the cover of MLB The Show 22, that pretty much just gets everybody's blood flowing for the new game. What is taking place tonight is, this is going to be the best players of the season for myself, for the team. This is a very strange year that this is taking place. I'm taking a more casual look this year. I am refusing the dress shirt tonight because, quite frankly, I hate wearing them. I don't want to feel like I'm going to Steak and Stein on a Friday night. This was kind of difficult to figure out a little bit because this season was strange. It was strange because there was so many good players released that I really didn't even know who to use most of the time. There was a couple of people who were just absolutely not leaving no matter what happened. I don't care what happened. But there wasn't as many players, I feel like, that were used this season than in years past. So different things are happening. Before the last couple of years, there was 3 nominees for each position. This year, it is just going to be whoever the hell was available. Whoever was eligible, and I feel like that was it. Doesn't have to be 3. We're going down the whole list tonight, alright? Every position, pitchers. I'm gonna throw in the best bench player as well. Finally, what is the best? That is just the question that needs to be asked tonight is. The best is the best player that took the position and played the best at it consistently. That's what the best is. Why bother even messing around tonight? Let's get right to the business. I wrote down a list so I didn't forget. Starting things off with the catcher position. This was, I don't know if it was obvious, but or maybe not actually. It wasn't obvious, but it may have been a little bit less than obvious, whatever the word is that is less than obvious. Adley Rutschman is the first nominee that will be named this evening. Carlos Santana is the second nominee, although I did feel like Adley Rutschman in this game was absolutely insane and probably not fair at times. Carlos Santana is the winner behind the plate, and that is the only reason is because I played the most games with him and I maybe did the best with him consistently. I'm kind of fucking mad that I didn't really use Pablo as much this year. I feel like I only used him as a bench bat for the most part. It's kind of unfortunate. This is exactly what I'm talking about, is there were so many good players that you didn't even know who the hell to use. First base is, I don't even know why the hell I'm naming it. The man, the myth, the more of a legend than anybody else, 99 Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Joey Votto this evening. And David Ortiz as well. I don't know why I said this evening after I said Joey Votto. Kind of an interesting group of names there because really there was only one that should have been named, yet I decided to name 2 more. Give it to Vlad. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. walks away with what might be the easiest trophy that's ever been won in human life. That card was the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I have never been more excited when that was released, and I'm kind of pissed off and sad by the fact that there might not be a 99 Vlad next year unless, or they can just give him a 2021 card. There you go, SDS. This season may have been all about the Toronto Blue Jays, and there may be a lot here, including the next position. The next position that will be named tonight will be second base, and the nominees are Marcus Semien. And there's really only one other option, although there was maybe more. I just didn't want to put them in their secondary, but KevinGohD is the other nominee. I could have also included the 99 Mookie Betts, but I'm just going to consider everybody in the position I use them the most in. This is only one option as well, and KevinGohD is the winner tonight. I don't know if Marcus Semien was... I suck with him. I'm not good with Marcus Semien. That was really just the only only other second baseman I feel like I used a little bit consistently. Second base and shortstop, it's hard to find positions for, I feel like, or it's hard to find, what did I say? It's hard to find players for those positions who you want to use consistent, at least for me. KevinGohD was my first Parallel 5 card, and I think that was only in online. That was the only player I unlocked Parallel 5 only in online. So that is well deserving. Now more Blue Jays will be named. The next position that will be named is shortstop, and this is, I don't know. Might be. Jordan GROSHANS. And the 42 series Bo Bichette will be named. It is not the finest Bo because I didn't use that card that much. The 42 series Bo Bichette, I'm pretty sure I was using almost well into the summer. There was really no shortstop who I wanted to use besides him. Besides maybe fucking GROSHANS or something. I don't know who else I really wanted to use. I even say the winner? I think I just gave away the winner before I announced the winner, but the 42 series Bo Bichette walks away with the trophy. This was, I think, the second parallel, or one of them, I don't know. This was one of the first Parallel 5 players I was able to unlock. I think it may have been Biggio, and then the player of the month, Vlad, and then it was the 88 Bo Bichette, so that's pretty much what the hell this season has become. I feel like this should just be the Toronto Blue Jays awards. It's been 4 awards given out, and 3 of them have been from the Jays. The next award that will be named tonight will be third base, and this was probably the only position where I used a certain player for pretty much the entire season and never wanted to change the player. Again, I don't know why bother even naming nominees for this shit, because there's no point, but I'm just gonna do it anyway, and then, you know, try and the hell with it. The first nominee is a Blue Jay. The 90 overall Josh Donaldson is here. Not the 99 because I stink with the 99 Donaldson every year. 99 Chipper Jones. What might be the most obvious pick in the history of planet Earth is maybe taking place at this moment. There's really no need for any confusion to name this certain player, although I, for some reason, again, named another nominee. This was probably more unnecessary than a snowplow shooting melted butter out the back of it. Chipper Jones and Vlad Jr. can meet up in the waiting room and discuss how easy these awards were. The only son of a bitch on the field that was consistently used all year for the most part was Chipper. He even made it in most of the team builds that I did. That was just it. There's no need to continue. All right, so for the outfielders, it's just going to be outfielders. I'm not going to go through exact position, left field, center field, or right field. It's just going to be outfielders in total, because really, there was nobody I used consistently at a specific spot. You can use somebody in left one game, and then the next, you can use their ass in right. So for all of the outfielders, the nominees include Live Series Mike Trout, 99 Mookie Betts, 98 Kyle Schwarber is here tonight, 97 Lars Nootbaar, and the Battle Royale King, Jorge Soler. While this may have been a little bit of a runaway for the first half of the season, it was kind of a 2019 Eddie Matthews all over again. A certain individual I was able to play absolutely the best I've ever played with anybody, and then as soon as like half of the year was over, I was not able to do anything else again. So I might be giving this to somebody who might not even really deserve it, but I'm just going to anyway. Lars Nootbaar did nothing but join the team, and he automatically became one of my favorite cards in the game. That is most likely the best outfielder I was able to use. Mike Trout and Mookie Betts were close seconds to that. Although if we're talking in BR, then Soler walks away with it. Every single time I use Soler in BR, I don't know if he batted under 400. That was like the most unnecessary shit I've ever seen, just using Nootbaar and then him doing absolutely insanely good. It would have been easily Mike Trout if this was only from April to June, and then he had some of Eddie's secret stuff. For the bench, this is only going to be one individual. Only one individual. This could be maybe somebody who I did kind of use a lot in the starting lineup, but I just used them on the bench a lot as well. Or that's it. There was no need to make it sound like there was any more to that sentence. That was it. For the bench, this is only going to be people who were... Well, the nominees for the best bench bat. The 96 Dante Bichette. And to be honest with you, if it's not going to be anyone else that's been named already, and if you could name somebody, it is 99 David Ortiz. Dante Bichette was actually one of the outfielders I could have named for best outfielders. I feel like I just didn't use him enough. Every time I did use him, something may have been done. But unfortunately, he's not walking away with an award. I'm sorry, Bo, but your father will not be joining you this evening. This award belongs to the 99 David Ortiz. I did not realize that I was that amazing with him. And then kind of just later in the season, I looked at the stats and I was insane with Ortiz. I don't know if I was better with anybody else for the time I used them. If you count every at-bat, then David Ortiz may have actually been the best card that I used this year, besides Vlad. Because not Vlad. Alright, this is kind of just annoying. This is annoying for this specific moment to get to the pitchers. For the pitchers, it's just... This is just dumb. If it isn't 99 DeGrom and 90... whatever the hell he was. 94 Cabrera... then I don't know what the fuck is going on. 99 DeGrom is it, because that's really the only pitcher that was used for everybody this year, and he probably was my best pitcher. Well, he is. I just named him the winner. Am I talking out of my ass? The starter shouldn't even have been named. That's just bullshit, really. For the relievers, this is pretty much only a matter of 3 people. 95 Lee Smith, 96 Josh Hader, or 97, what? 97 Josh Hader. And 99 Mariano Rivera. To be honest with you, I thought it was Lee Smith, and then Eddie got a hold of him. Eddie just kind of jinxed everybody at some point around the midway point, and then somehow some people were just not good anymore. But this person did not get a hold of Eddie. 99 Mariano Rivera is the best reliever this year. And it wasn't even really a debate. It was kind of blatantly obvious. That was just absolutely unhittable. If anything was unhittable, it was that, and that was amazing. I don't think there really needs to be anything else said. That might wrap up what is another edition, a more casual edition of the MLB The Show Player Awards for the 2021 season. I almost forgot what season it was. This was a very solid year. This was very enjoyable to play MLB The Show this year for a Blue Jays fan like myself. At times, it almost felt like they were just throwing Blue Jays cards in out of the sky. They were fucking falling from every angle at some point, and this was the year that it happened. We have been waiting for this. What took so long? There was a lot of winners tonight, there was a lot of nominees, and there was even an award given out that I wish I didn't have to give out, but unfortunately it just had to happen because, well, it really didn't have to happen, I just kind of made it happen. I'll see you in the next video.